Well, this seemed like a fun idea, so I'm going to do some best test edge tests here on the knives that I had just recently taken a look at here. Why not? See how they are. Again, if you're watching this in the future, this was right after Memorial Day here in the U.S. That's why I got red, white, and blue nails. Just kind of felt at least a little patriotic. I don't know. Our country has some problems from time to time, that is for sure. But, I still appreciate living here. So, speaking of which, why don't we go ahead and start this off with an American knife. Geez, that latch is quite tight to be able to get that in there. But yeah, this is the Kershaw Lucha, newer version in 20CV. It's an in-house Kershaw design. Kind of interesting to see Kershaw using 20CV instead of just passing it off for zero tolerance, because, well, they're kind of the around in the same family tree. And it ain't very sharp. At least that particular part on it isn't. Yeah, I don't really feel a roll on it, so this one probably they just didn't want to take anywhere near as much time to sharpen as they do on some of their others. I've seen some companies do that, especially when they offer a knife in a harder to machine steel later on down the line. I will definitely get that to be a heck of a lot better than that, because 465, that's some bullshit. Alright, let's see if Boker can do any better here with this little tech tool. Or mini tech tool, whatever. Oops. Yeah, there's definitely a reason why some people end up using the clips for those. But those are a lot more expensive in the long run than just using something like this. Gotta come way back on here for it. $250, which isn't super bad, but not wonderfully great either. Oops, almost poked myself. I did not, thankfully. I'm going to assume the same with this one. I don't know, maybe I'll set it over there on the side. We can take a look at it at the end if I feel like it. Because otherwise it's the exact same blade, so. I have noticed with this thing, this is the side that has the slack, that has all the extra crap on the inside here. And if you don't tighten that down first, you tighten this side down, you can get a little bit of a looseness there in the thread. Alright, Kizer. 235, also not terrible, but I can do a heck of a lot better than that, so I definitely will in the future. This one seems to have just a little tiny bit of that problem that I've noticed with the QSP Penguin, where I can almost, well, in the case of the Penguin I can, but not in this one. Squeezing basically right there where that liner lock is makes that just a little bit loose, whereas on the Penguin it will fully disengage. So, kind of interesting to note. All right, here's this knife that I'm still not quite sure if it's a copy of something. I really do kind of hope it's not. But yeah, unfortunately, with the company that it came from, that being Jufele, I honestly don't know. $300, so that one definitely needs some work. Yeah, nested liners on that one. And amazingly, not a deep carry clip, which is interesting for a newer design. I think the whole industry switched over to that because so many people love and appreciate them so much more than a standard clip. Except for the fact that it's prohibitively expensive to make a deep carry clip out of milled titanium, because you'd have to start off with basically 2 to 3 times the thickness of titanium there. So, alrighty, this is the TS344 from Mazwan. What do we got? 250. Ain't too bad, I suppose. Still, yeah, the action on this thing really, it feels like they probably tightened the pivot just a little bit too much on there. But yeah, I will definitely fix the action on that coming up. Okay. And these karambits, they're going to be a little bit more difficult to try to do here. We got TS370 here on this one. Yeah, I can't actually use that magnetic piece there, so I will try to essentially anchor my hand down here. .210. So that's pretty good. That's a little bit more what I'm used to with most Tucson knives out of the box. Fairly sharp, not the absolute most screaming edge you could ever possibly imagine, but they're doing pretty good as far as the industry goes these days. A heck of a lot better than Case. I don't know, maybe some of Case's more expensive ones are better, but all of them that I've ended up experiencing, and we stocked a whole bunch of them at the cutlery shop. They all kind of came with some sort of rolled edge or something like that. All right, yeah, and the TS373. Again, just anchoring my wrist down on the table. 190, all right. You're in the under 200 club. Congratulations there. Okay, yeah, I might as well. We're already this far into the video, huh? You always want to go slow on these. That's not good. Yeah, I can definitely feel a roll in there. Yeah, well, I suppose you get what you pay for, and this was all of $22. But Boker seems to do a pretty decent job on their heat treats, even in their Boker Plus line. At least most of them. I don't know. They have them made in so many different factories these days that I suppose I can't blanket state that. But I've had pretty good luck with Boker's heat treat. Heck, even on their AUS 8 stuff. So, well, this was kind of fun. Just to do a whole bunch of little sharpness testing and stuff like that. I haven't used that thing a whole lot recently. I have broken it out a little bit as I'm trying to slowly refine my sharpening process just a little bit. Something that I've definitely found that helps for me when using the Work Sharp Precision Adjust thing is do all the sharpening and the edge polishing and everything like that. And then I will, depending on the angle, either raise it up a half or a full degree, and then I will do my leather stropping on that. Just to, that basically acts a little bit more like you would end up using a strop off of those things. And that ends up actually getting them quite a bit sharper, probably because it actually makes more contact with the edge to refine that. So, alrighty. Well, yeah, as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, yo. Subscribe, please.